Okay guys, this is just to show you how to supply your PS3 with an ATX external power supply. So as you can see, the PS3 is complete with all the different stuffs, Wi-Fi board, Blu-ray drive, and so on. Just here is missing the PS3 power supply, which is connected there to an ATX external supply, which is always enabled with this wire, as the PSN signal is tired low. So if I switch on the ATX power supply, okay, then the fan is rotating, so the power supply is on, and then we can see that the PS3 goes to standby. So if I do it again, power supply off, PS3 off, power supply on, PS3 goes to standby. So now we just have to power on the PS3 there, and normally it should power on to the XMB. Okay, here we go. There we are. PS3 is coming, and PS3 is working. So here we are. You've got a PS3 that is supplied by an ATX. This one is only 300 watts, which means there are 13 amperes on the plus 12 volts, which seems to be enough to keep it working without doing nothing in the XMB. I'm not sure it still work in full power mode with the game on or so on, as the PS3 power supply is specified to need 26 amperes, which is far less on this ATX. But for now, it just proves that the system can work on an ATX power supply. Okay, I will just turn it off to show you what the connector cable looks like. It's quite simple. Okay, just turn off the ATX. Okay, what we have here is the main connector for the plus 12 volt, which is connected here with these big wires that can allow to have all the power. So it goes, I'll take that off. So in fact it goes simply in a Molex 4 pins connector. So the red wire, which is the 12 volt, goes on the yellow one, which is the standard 12 volts in an ATX system. Then we have the 5 volt here, which in fact goes in this little ribbon, and this connector here is for standby power supply, which is 5 volts. So in this connector, which are 5 pins, these first two are for the standby 5 volt, then you've got 2 grounds, and the last one is the command signal, which, as I said, is not used here because control signals are inverted, as the power supply ATX needs a low level to start, and the PS3 needs plus 3 volts high level power supply control signal to start the power supply. So here it is. You've got an adaptation, just to make an adaptation cable, which allows you to use an external ATX. But I will do some more tests, and finally I will provide, if you're interested, to have some more industrial stuff which guarantees no fire hazard risks, because when cables are not well enough strong to let the current pass, there are risks of hazardous and fire problems. So I will need to define and dimension the system, the cable properly, to avoid these problems. Well, that's all for now, and you can see the PS3 can be power supplied by an ATX external power supply.